Namaskar. I was talking about leadership today with my friend, and there are some interesting ideas I want to share with you. Actually, spirituality, spiritual path is a process of cultivation. It's like you're boiling the oil and making into benzene, kerosene, and things like that. So you take a raw human being, and by applying a balm of spiritual ideology, you transform such a raw human being into a hero, into a leader. I remember my dada, when he met me, and maybe we spent 2-3 weeks together, he said, I thought you are a little bit developed, but actually you are very raw, very raw. And I was very pinched by it. But he was right. He was right. It is by going through spiritual austerities, by going through spiritual disciplines, you develop that maturity within yourself, which reflects on you as a leadership. It is naturally people become attracted to you and they see someone whom they can follow, because people want to follow. People, it is our both. We need to follow and we need to lead. These are both our needs. It is very important tendencies in the mind. When you follow, you get satisfied, and when you lead also, you get satisfied. So really spiritual person is both. He is a leader and he is a follower. The word serve is the most important. To be leader, you need to serve. Serve is what? To do something without expecting anything in return. To deliver for your society. To deliver for your community. That's what leader is. What is leader is expected to do. You need to serve some higher purpose, some higher idea, like in medieval Japan, samurai warriors. Samurai means to serve. So they were serving. But the moment samurai cannot serve, his master has been killed, let's say. He is no more samurai, he is a ronin, which is much less dignified position in society than samurai. So serving, this word, serve, it's to meditate upon, to understand this word. So who is a leader? He is someone who sees the future. Visionary capacity. Normal people don't see the future because their intuition is not awakened. But leader has an awakened conscience. So he sees and then he believes. First he sees, secondly, he loves. Loves with a great passion his purpose of life. What I do, it's like my altar of worship. My mission is my worship. And I don't have any other altars. Only this. And I bring my whole life, my whole energy, my everything to that altar. If you're able to achieve that kind of focus, you are going to be venerated for many years to come. Because people seek that kind of missionary who have the faith. Faith is the most important quality in a human being. If you have faith, Jesus Christ has described, he said, even if you have a grain of faith, you will tell the mountains to move and the mountain will move. It's true, it's like that. It doesn't mean you have to move it by some telekinesis powers. It will move because you will inspire that movement. People like to follow you and things will start to happen. So, see in the future, believe in the future, and love in the future. And you have to understand, the leadership is... I was watching this movie, Dune, and I was inspired with some last scene where he became an emperor, and then everybody is, San Al-Gaib! And then they are going to conquer the universe. And so later on I read also the book, it's called Messiah of Dune. And I like the comparison that he used. He said, I am only a head on the tip of the ship. The ship is going, and I am only the symbol of that ship. It is going there. It looks like I'm leading the ship, but it is moving. So I like that comparison. There is a flow, cosmic flow, universal flow, the flow of evolution. And that flow of evolution needs us to be tools, to be instruments, to introduce new things, to evolve. One article I like from my guru, he says, great exceptions. He said society progresses only through the great exceptions. He said Buddha was a great exception. He was not understood at the time. He revolutionized the spirituality of the time. Many people didn't like what he did. It required a tremendous courage to do. And all the historical figures, they are revolutionaries. They are exceptions to the rule. Normal masses, they like to follow established pattern. Leader, the visionary, breaks the established pattern, and he introduced something new. But to do that, to break for something, you need to break to achieve what? Because you understand the flow, you feel the flow. That flow drops in your blood, flows through you. You love that flow, that cosmic flow. So when you start meditating, you listen to your heart. Within your heart, you know that cosmic flow. Submit yourself to that. And there will be fight within you between great and small, between mouse and lion. And many times, mouse will win. The mouse lives in the hole. It gets all the nuts, gets all the good things, and just living its happy life. So many times mouse within will win over the lion within. Lion is sleeping. You need to keep talking to that lion, to awaken that lion. And then lion will roar. And when everybody will hear that roar, they will say, "Ah!" They will like to hear that roar. A lion has awakened in the world. So, in spirituality, there is something called 16 points. First 8 points are there to harness your physical energy, to optimize your physical energy, to direct the physical energy into spirituality. And then other 8, they are ideological. They are to awaken the lion within yourself. So especially 2 points are there, very powerful. One is called Ishta, another one is called Adarsh. Ishta means your divine goal, your symbol. My goal in life to achieve supreme consciousness, to achieve the zenith of human evolution. That is the goal. And normally, the philosophical goal is supreme consciousness, but also practical goal. To me, it is my guru. When I look at my guru, I believe he is the embodiment of divinity. He is my hero. He inspires me. So by taking the example of existing hero, maybe already he left the world. He lived from the 1921 to 1990. But such a powerful symbol, the man of love, of wisdom, of power. When I look at such example, my own chivalry is waking up. So that's the power of Ishta. And Adarsha is spiritual ideology. What is my goal in life? I want to liberate my spirit and I want to serve the universe. Atma Mokshartam Jagat Hitaya Cha. When you embrace that ideology, our Guru has said that if you really surrender to ideology, he chokes out the path. Do like this. Don't worry about anything physical. Don't worry about money. Don't worry. Worry about sadhana and service. especially, yeah, for everybody, but especially for the monks. You know, there is a fear in one side. Oh, maybe I save some money up, maybe I create some stability. You're a monk. You give up everything to achieve the mission. Why you have to worry this? Because of fear. You don't trust the flow. You don't trust the flow is going to take care of you. But the flow is going to take care of you. If you surrender to the flow, if you submit to the flow, if you become servant of the flow will take care of you. But as long as the mouse wins, it separates you from the flow. The lion doesn't wake up. So these two powerful principles, one is called Ishta, one is called Adarsha. Ishta is taking example of the great heroes. And Adarsha is following the path of the heroic path of sadhana. And just imagine the figures in history. And we long for the heroes. Because we want to feel transpersonal experience. When human drops turn into human river, and human rivers turn into human ocean, that's where we feel so high and so fulfilled and so happy. We are moving. Sama ejati iti samaja. Society is the collection of people who have the same goal and move in the same direction. That's the society. Society is divine. But today, our society is not like that. It doesn't move. It doesn't have even direction. It doesn't have any worthy goal. Not inspiring goal. It's not something to live and die for and to sacrifice. There is nothing. So there has to be such an inspiring goal. To all mobilize, move together. Jatana dyam sandamanam samudrishtam gachanti namaru palihaya tatha vidvam namurupi dvimuktah parat parampurusham mupayadi divyam. As there are many rivers with their names, but when they merge with the ocean, they lose their names and lose their identities in the identity of the ocean. They become ocean. And being ocean, they feel the power of the ocean. They feel the bliss of the ocean. They feel the infinite wisdom of the ocean. So, of course, this is a spiritual idea. It's like human beings, by doing sadhana, they merging with the cosmic consciousness and lose themselves in the cosmic consciousness and become cosmic consciousness. But as we move to cosmic consciousness, to the ocean, we human drops, we join with each other and we move together. We join more and we become rivers, and we become mighty rivers, powerful rivers. We create social movements, and this is our longing. This is what we want. For that, there has to be powerful leaders in society. To produce a leader, it's like sometimes we wait, or when such person will be born. No, we are not waiting. We go through the process. We do sadhana, spiritual meditation. By sadhana, overcome attachments, overcome fears. By service, by doing heroic feats of service, you break your fears. My dada used to give me such a quests, very crazy quests. Oh, you go to that village and then in 1 week you're supposed to organize one collective meditation there. I don't know, what is this village, what I'm going to do? I am unequipped, I am not prepared, I don't even read so many books. No, go, you can do. I go and then I do. And I break my fear. And my personality is formed. And that something within awakens. I feel I want to live my life in a flow. I don't want to sit in a hole like a mouse, collecting the nuts. I want to come out and flow like a river, with the cosmic river, together, in the same resonance. So that is really true spiritual path, very inspirational path. You know, the word sannyas, in West we call monks. And monks come from the word mono. But in India they call special word, sannyas, sannyasi. Sannyasi, sannyas means you, for the altar of your great mission, you sacrifice everything. You renounced everything. Whatever can hold you back, whatever makes you weak, whatever makes you limited, let go of all of that. That's the spirit of sannyas. Let go of money. Don't be attached to money. You might have the money, you might not have the money, but no attachment. No name, no fame. No attachment for anything. That is the spirit of sannyas. And that is the natural leadership. I believe to be a leader, to be a hero, you have to be a sannyasi. Maybe not monk, but in the spirit of sannyasi. To have that kind of dedication to something supreme in your life and serve that. That is what sannyasi is. That is so extremely inspired. That's why I'm following the path of sannyasi. I've been so grateful for this path. I may or may not be good or bad is not ideal, doesn't matter. But this ideology, this dedication to the Supreme, that's what is life. I feel, what is life? Life is this. When you awaken your higher centers, your higher emotions, when you feel transpersonal, when there is no more I, but there is we and our great goal. So just these thoughts we were discussing, and he is my friend, he is our student, he is a trainee, he will become monk soon, he will soon become sannyasi. So we talked about this important topic. So I wanted to share with you also. The less you are attached to the worldly things, the more hero awakens in you. Mouse have to sleep, the lions have to awake. For that, I encourage you, if you want to live that kind of life of adventure and life of mission, start doing meditation. And start forcing yourself in the flow. Break your fear. Decide, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. And constantly be in the state of heroic action. That's how you move on that path. And sometimes come to our yoga monastery. We do beautiful retreats here. And you can experience fantastic flow of good emotions, of high emotions. You can hear inspiring talks. You can be in the company of young sannyasis. And come to India also. In India we have a center called Ananda Sambhuti, dedicated to our Guru Deva. It's a holy place. And you will meditate there. We do retreats, they are called in the footsteps of Mahasambhutis. Mahasambhutis is a special divine incarnations, a special heroes incarnated in human flesh to lead the society into the new era. So I will be giving program on the teachings of Shiva, on the teachings of Krishna, and on the teachings of Anandamurti, contemporary spirituality. So that will be very interesting program. So thank you very much for your attention. Write in the comments what you think about all this. And yeah, if somebody you think will be inspired with this video, please send this video to someone. Namaskar. Dear friends, because of your donations and contributions and support, our project can grow. I am able to record the useful videos about spirituality, meditation, inspiration, etc. Those who want to support us, you can find the link in the description of this video. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.